of Excel formulas or building basic formula in Excel 2016. Okay, yun yung notes ko, pero akon nga gamiton nga application hay 2007. Anyway, nagdugang ma lang ro atong mga formula sa 2016. It's ang kiri. So later, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung mga nadagdag. Now, in creating formula or perform calculation, that's the main objective of why we uses Excel. So, kung yung first first impression nyo bilang accountancy students, pag nakikita nyo yung Excel, para lang siyang yung ginagamit nyo na yellow paper, worksheets. Actually, sheets din yung tawag, workbook, tsaka mga sheets, worksheets din yung tawag sa individual sheets that reside within your file in Excel. Workbook contains different worksheets. So, ganun. There are several issues with formula. Yung pinaka-importante is operator precedence. Nakikita niyo naman yung nasa ko, di ba? Nasa screen ko. Ito yung pinaka-basic. Kasi kung formula alone contains arithmetic, di ba? Arithmetic operations wherein you follow the rule. Ito yung tinatawag na MDAS, yung pinakagasgas na MDAS. So, kung may madagdag pa na mga function, may nadadagdag din sa order of precedence. Hindi na MDAS yung tawag. Later, papakita ko sa inyo. Then another issue with formula is copying and moving worksheet formula. Paano pag yung formula mismo, yung cell na yon is dragged on another worksheet, ano yung mangyayari? Would it get updated or mag-a-adapt ba siya? Or will it just similar with Microsoft Word na kung kinopy mo is plain text din yung matatransfer doon. What if you wanted to copy the formula? What if you wanted to copy the plain text? So, ano yung mga solusyon para doon? And syempre, yung pinaka-main objective is you have to understand each of these issues about the objective of Excel for accountancy students so that you could take advantage of each of each. So, basic formula. Lahat ng formula sa Excel always starts with an equal sign. Then, followed by operands. So, ano yung itong mga operands? Operand is either a value. For example, 7 plus 5, 7 and 5 there are operands, and addition yung ating operator. So in Excel, you do it this way. Equal sign muna, 7, tapos plus 5. Ganun siya. Baliktad, di ba? Kung sa calculator, may 7 plus 5 equals. Another operand is a cell reference. So, simple lang yan. Saan ba nakalagay yung 7? Saan ba nakalagay yung value na 5? So, you call that a cell. A cell is an intersection of column and row. Once it is combined, yung column kasi is letter, and yung row naman is number. Once it is combined together, tawag na doon is cell reference. Halimbawa, A1, A2, A3. Now, a range is also an operand. However, kung yung cell is single value lang yung therein, naka-reference, yung ating range naman is range of values. Madami siya. Kung selection natin is 3 cells, so yun yung tinatawag na range. 2 or more cells is considered a range. Now, yung range lang is hindi siya binibigay lahat. Like for example, column A, Abimana, from row 1 to 10, we don't have to state it row 1 to 10, kundi A1 lang, tapos dot, which signifies a range, then A10. Ganun siya. Column A, row 1 to 10, is written as A1, colon, A10. That is a range. Sometimes, we also name ranges, especially if it is important. So, Importante siya. Sa inyo niya ni Manadam P. That's the point why we have the name box. Naalala niyo yung name box. Sa left side, aton niya sa left side, atong formula bar. If you had name range, you just had to type the name of the range here and you could visit right away or select right away the desired range you wanted to go to. Then function names, syempre, sabi ko nga, since we combine formula with functions, so hindi nyo kailangang i-memorize yung mga functions name ha. May IntelliSense tayo sa Excel wherein, for instance, if you type equals, right away, pag nagta-type ka, letter S pa lang, nakikita ito are intelligent senses. Tawag ko ulit dito is IntelliSense wherein nakikita mo na agad kung ano yung possible na function na gusto mong gawin or gusto mong i-apply on a specific formula. Then, hindi lang range yung nininame, sometimes function has also names. Another operand is, an operand pala is always separated by an operator. It's a rule. Now, halimbawa, if x is an operand, y is an operand, tapos you wanted to multiply x with y, you do not write it xy ha. Instead, you write it x asterisk y. Ganon siya. X times y. Always separate operands with operator. And lastly, symbols that combine the operands in some ways. So, mga operators, example nito is addition, subtraction, and of course, meron tayong comparison operator, just like greater than, less than, and alike. Okay, next page. Formula limits in Excel. So, sinabi ko kanina, ayan, ito yung ating general info regarding basic formulas and its limit. In 2016, there are 16,384 columns. So ano yan? Ito yon. Column A hanggang sa pinaka-N. Column A hasta 8. Kasi ito pinakapunta. Anay ka ha? Minimize ko anay. So, atong pinakapunta is XFD. Yan yung column na pinakunotong column pang 16,364 column. So, you just type and arrow sign. And arrow to the right, ito na yung pinaka-last. While when you press home, ito yung pinaka-first column. Column A. So, abo-abo. Grabe ito kung inyong ilatag siguro inyong worksheet sa Excel. Halin it, Garcia, hasta it, ibahay. Nori mo ko ba abo nga cell. O abot kayong lahat. Next is, there also, 1 million rows. 1 million plus rows. Nakita ko lang. Again, 2007 ha. Ayan. Okay. Ito siya. 1 million. Ay, oo. 1,048,576. 2007 ito ha. So, pareho lang siya. Okay. Ganun siya kadami. Again, if you wanted to really know kung ilang rows or ilang column meron yung Excel version nyo, you just strike the key combination on your keyboard na end tsaka arrow. Regardless kung pasaka, paidagom, pawaga, o patoo. Kung gabalik sa pinakapuno, just strike the home key. Okay, so madami rin tayong mga function arguments. So function argument has a limit of 255 in 2016 version. 30 lang meron sa 2003 version. Length in characters, so ganito kahaba ha. So when you type a formula here, type ka ng formula. Pag nag-type ka formula, ayan, pwede kang magpahaba hasta sa kung sino man gusto. So, dito siya. Aron, makaroon imaw ka, abo. Okay. Ang kahaba ro, ana nga content. Napakahaba yan. And what will happen pag punong-puno imaw, guys? Ipod, resize this one. Ayan o, pwede mo yan i-resize. You just hold and drag pa ilalom na ganun kahaba yung po pwede ma-avail nyo na formula. So, the limit is your imagination. Ganun kahaba. Home, arrow up. Delete. Napakita ko lang sa inyo yung sample. So, medyo in-extend ko yung formula bar. Let's switch it back. Ayan. So, arguments to functions are found inside the parentheses. And normally, we separate them with comma symbol. Tulad ng ginawa natin sa average, sa sum, wherein we select, diba, adjacent cell, we select single cell, so we separate itong adjacent sa single cell with comma. So that is example, an argument. So you could also nest also the level, especially on conditional formula. Like if this one is within this range, and if this range is within another range, so you could nest the formula. We'll know all about this later. So we'll move downwards. Okay. So it is a process that in every formula, you should always start with equal sign, followed by operand, separated by operators. And then you press enter to confirm a formula. Or sa Excel, pag nag-type ko it formula, nakikita mo itong itong mga icon na ito. Itong check is similar with enter. So, pwedeng yan din yung piliin, ha? Okay lang yun. Okay lang din yun. Okay, for instance, you have this one. Okay, and then you click the check button. Now you have the result. So, enter or just click the check icon. Sa left side, it ato na formula bar. Now, there are also different modes. Okay, in the navigation, once you enter a formula, meron tayong enter mode, meron tayong point mode, tsaka merong edit mode. Anyway, you will know all of this by simply looking at the status bar. So, yan, I'll give you a demo. Okay, dito, type ako equals. Then, I'll click here. Tignan nyo, when I type equals, tignan nyo dito sa aking status bar. That is enter mode. Now, when I type the formula, parentheses, and I click on a cell, that is Y28, take note also that you are on the point mode. Okay? Enter ulit. Then, I choose this one. Point mode. Tayo ulit. So, every time you switch on references, ayan, figure niya na nandoon kayo sa point mode. Point means click nimo or i-point nimo dito sa ratong range. And now, when I complete the formula or the function sum with a close parenthesis, alam na ni Excel na naka-enter mode ka na. Anytime you are done with the formula, if that is the case, so just press enter. Okay? Okay. So that's the different mode in Excel. The input modes is either enter mode. Pag nag-type at equal sign, lalabas lang yung enter mode. Pag nag-type ikaw, mag-click ikaw sa cell or sa references, individual man yan, or range man yan, or name range, name cell, you are actually on the point mode. And then, once you are done, almost done, like kung formula, ay may mga parentheses, naging amount, tawag ka na, nagkaroon na ng pair, so you are on the enter mode. Okay. Edit mode naman. Okay, once you are done with the formula, ayan. Tapos may mali pala. Oh no, kailangan pala Y30. Diba? Hanggang Y30 lang. So ano yung gagawin mo? Hanggang Y38 pala siya. You have to press F2. Press F2 on the keyboard. Okay? Tignan nyo ngayon. Okay, na nasa edit mode na kayo. Yun lang naman. Or pwede man yung i-double click ka lang. Edit mode din yan. Tignan nyo. Edit mode. Or pwede din na click mo, tapos click iya mismo sa formula bar, ayan, naka-edit mode ka rin. So, tatlong ways. Edit mode, kung may mali yan, magkuhin mo lang, and then press enter. Alright. Okay. So, those are the different input modes, enter, point, and yung edit mode could be done by simply positioning your cursor over the cell you wanted to edit or you wanted to modify. Then you strike F2. That is a function key. Makikita niyo yan sa taas. Pinaka-top part ng ating alphanumeric keypad wherein they are labeled by F1 hanggang F12. So, nandyan yung F2 sa taas. Or you could double-click on the cell mismo, or you could also edit it on the formula bar. Okay, F2, double click, and formula bar. And next is using arithmetic formula. So, sa ilalim, yung additional, tignan nyo, meron tayong negation. Ito yung negative sign. Then, may percentage na nadagdag lang konti. Tapos, exponentiation. So, for instance, instead of 10%, instead of 0.1 in percentage, you could type this way. Walang problema yan. Walang kaso yan. 10%. Sometimes, you would also wonder that if you type 10%, and press enter, mo naging 0.1. Yan lang. Yung solusyon ng yan, guys, is dito sa taas. Okay, ano ba nangyayari sa inyo? Okay, dito sa taas. Ayan. Meron tayo ditong within home, we have this number groupings wherein, ayan, you could format it with decimal, there, decimal siya, there, percent, ato niya mga formatting. So, dito sa comma style, displays the value of the cell with 1,000 separator. This will change the formula of the cell to the accounting without currency symbol. So, tingnan mo. Kung nakamauron imo nga mode, maski mag-inalin ka pa type it 20%, hay. Matay mo. Tapos, may paalin man naman mag-point to. We just click the comma style. Okay. Next. Exponentiation. Bago rin ito. Mga bago. Tama na yung mga nakikita. So, 10 raised to 5. Pag may mga, yes, may mga exponent yan eh. We uses the symbol. Ayan. Uses that one. Shortcut na rin, di ba? Guys. Next. Okay. So, dito, 2 raised to 4 is actually 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So, hindi nyo na kailangan gawin yan. So, gamitan nyo na lang ng exponent symbol. Next is the comparison formula. Lahat ng comparison formula will result to true or false. Kita niyo yung result. So, kung arithmetic operation siya, value. Numeric value yung result. Pero kung comparison, true or false. So, ginagamit ito guys sa mga logical operators such as equal, greater than, less than. So, yung equal dito is equal to, which is used as a comparison formula. Iba matara ato nga equal sa formula, which is the prefix of lahat ng mga formula. So, halimbawa, 10 greater than 5, that is true. Pakita ko lang sa inyo ha. equals 10 greater than 5. As I press enter, ayan, your result is true. Okay, next. So, kamo lang mag-practice sa iba ng mga operator. Using text and formula, kahit yung text, pwede nyong gawa ng formula. So, may mga ganyan tayo. Magsasample ako sa inyo. Halimbawa, Magallanes is in this range. Then my first name and my middle initial. Okay? Sample is concatenate operator means to combine. So, Marites, you combine it here, comma, then M, comma, and Magallanes, then close parenthesis. That is the result. Okay? Mama na ma'am, iping ro M ag Magallanes. You could do that by combining it with a space. Ayan. Space. Tama. Or period. 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 M. Period. Enter. Magallanes siya guys ha. You always separate the arguments with comma. Okay. So, Marites, this is AC 34. It's referring to Marites, AC 34 Marites. Then, M, ng AD. Then, I combine it with period, tapos space, para hindi mag-iping ro ako na last name, which is located in AA 24. Okay. Sample lang naman muna. So, next is referencing a formula. Range. So, ito yung sinasabi ko kanina na colon. If you are choosing two or more cells together, you produces a range. So, ito is understood that starting from A1 hanggang C5. So, naka-box mo ron guys. Ito yung A1. Ito yung C5. There. A1 to C5. Okay, gagawa na akong formula ha. Equals. Then I choose A1 to C5. There. Kita nyo? It is a range. Na nakabox mo. Ito yung beginning, A1. Ito yung kanyang end. Okay, next. Understanding operator precedence. So, yung pinaka-priority niya is range, followed by intersection. When we say intersection, guys, ito yung nagsampaw. So, you use a space. Halimbawa ng intersection. Ano ba yung halimbawa? Wala kang halimbawa ng intersection. Okay, halimbawa ng intersection is, halimbawa, Raya. J5 to J6, tapos umpisa gumat J6 hanggang J9. So, bali, nagsampaw to J6 ay dalawang beses na mention. Daywa or more times, imaw nga nag-overlap, yun yung sinasabing intersection. Next is union. So, you combine unique mga cells. Unique git, as in iba-iba nga mga cells. You separate the argument with comma. And that's the third priority in terms of precedence. Tapos negation, sunod percentage. Okay, pinaka-last gid high comparison. So, if you would focus on MDAS sa aton nga ano, multiplication and division matagihapon, addition and subtraction matagihapon. So, MDAS pa rin naman siya. Okay, next. So sometimes you had to control the order of precedence, especially with division. Okay, meron ako dito, sample, ayan. Pre-tax cost equals to total cost divided by 1 plus tax rate. So ano yung mangyayari? Halimbawa sa Excel, ayan, sa Excel. Your pre-tax calculation, ito, pre-tax calculation is equals P5, which is your total cost, divided by 1 plus B6. Wherein B6 there is your tax rate. Mali siya, guys. So, if you follow the rule in MDAS, mauna siyempre yung division kaysa sa addition. That's why you had to control by using the parentheses. Yun lang naman. Parentheses yung ginagamit natin para i-emphasize na ito muna yung unahin. So, ibig sabihin nito, yung total cost on D5, which is 10 and 65 cents, $10.65, will be divided by the value of 1 plus 7%. 1 plus 7% muna para doon. So, again, whenever you encounter division, see to it that you always separate the dividend and divisor with parentheses. Lahat ng sa taas, i-parentheses. Lahat ng sa ilalim, i-parentheses. Basta may division. Yun lang yan. Okay. So, quotient. Controlling worksheet. Sinabi ka na kanina, in order to control worksheet with calculations, you uses parentheses. Another is controlling worksheet calculation. Select formula, calculation, and option. Automatic. So, lahat ng ating mga formula, pag transfer mo, halimbawa ito, ay kunin ka pa muna ha. Halimbawa ito, equals. Base ko lang nga sa inyo, nirabanda, daya, attendance sa Glastra. Erase ko lang ha. Delete. Okay, halimbawa, equals midterm grade. So, paano pag yung transfer ko raya nga guys? Okay, kita nyo? I am trying to move the cell, pero nandyan pa rin yung value. So, it updates. Kahit pa merong movement, nag-update siya. Ano kung tumaas na midterm, naging 100. Naging 100 midterm ni Abweg. Nag-update din siya. Kita niyo yun, guys? Ayan. So, kahit saan pa siya mapunta, kahit saan mo pa siya transfer, yun yung kaibahan. Yun yung advantage with Excel. Automatic. Lahat ng calculation is automatic. Being recalculated every time the value changes. So, yan yung maganda sa mga makaraya nga lang, nga naka-Excel ano nga nila ho? Class record, ay kung mag-bailot ako, automatic matay moron nga na-update ito. Diba? Kahit mas kinalin-halinan pa nimo, nagasunod-sunod o nimo, guys, nagyaging tie-up pa yung ito. Even if you transfer the formula on a separate sheet, walang mangyayaring masama. Like ito, set it here, and transfer ko siya. Ito ganda sa aking syllabus. See, print ko siya. Ayan, tignan nyo sa aking syllabus, yun pa rin yung value niya. Where is Abweg? Okay, switch back to Abweg. Ay, Abweg. Yan, si Abweg, ginawa ko siyang 100, enter. Transfer ako sa aking syllabus. Tignan ko siya. Ayan, it gets updated. Whether it is on the same worksheet or nasa iba, walang problema, walang boundary, walang limitation, as long as it is within the same file. Okay, balik ko lang ha, kasi magtaas na siya. Save. Next. Okay. To make sure, accountancy kayo, gusto nyo palaging sigurado. Ayaw nyo ng siguro lang. To make sure that everything is updated. So every time you make changes, like you transfer the cell, the formula cell to another worksheet or to another another cell, it gets updated. Ito lang guys, pindutin nyo lang siya. All together, you press Control, Alt, Shift, and F9. Okay. So hanggang dito lang muna tayo. Next meeting, we'll have ito. Although, ano ko, continue. Ay, si Elaine, kawawa naman. Trying to get your attendance. Finish it up to Vicente. Okay. Pwede ka mo mag-switch on it video.